Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Hopefully, you're doing good. Welcome if it's your first time being here, or welcome back if you've been here before. I see you, girl. Anyways, so I have a very exciting video for you guys today. This is my YouTube channel. I do what I want with it, okay? And this just logically seemed to make sense to me. You know, I'm just starting out, I'm starting to release some videos, and this just made sense to me, okay? So, if you've ever heard of a hear me out cake, or just someone on TikTok saying hear me out, I'm doing that. I'm going down my list of hear me outs that make me go absolutely feral, or make me blush a little bit, you know? The list is going to start off pretty okay. You know, nothing crazy. It will get progressively worse from the list that I have compiled, and I'm not doing anything basic. You know, I'm not doing, everybody in Twilight. I'm not doing I'm not doing things that people already know fine, or like people already know that's attractive. I'm not doing that. Right now we're not doing that. That's basic, and I'm not doing that. Okay? So already just kind of just remove anything from your brain about any sexy person, because I know I'm there with you. But this is going to be something that you might ask yourself, do I find them attracted too? Or do you need therapy? The answer is yes with some of these, but I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. Don't yuck my yum. So let's just get right into it, okay? I have compiled a list of things that I could just think off the top of my head that I was like, ooh, that one kind of hit. That one kind of hit. Let me move off to the side, because I'm gonna put photos right here, because I feel like you have to see this to understand me, and because I want to, okay? So first thing, we're gonna go pretty normal, something pretty chillax. I feel like a lot of people say this. He's probably one of the less unhinged ones that I find attractive, but that's gonna be Sully from Monsters Inc. I don't know what it is. I think it's because he's tall, he's big, he's monstrous. There's just something about him. As a child, you see him in that movie and you go, I wish I was that little girl being saved. I wish I was. But anyways, that's for to starters. I feel like everyone can agree with me on this. Second one. That one's gonna be Legoshi from Beastars. That man, again, I feel like this is a pretty standard. A lot of you can agree with me on this. That man is fine. That man is fine as hell to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know what it is. Again, maybe because he's tall, he's lanky, the voice, I don't know. I do not know, and I don't feel like I have to explain myself to you. I feel like you understand me on this one. Okay, so the next one, we're kind of following the furry theme. It's gonna be Death from Cat in Boots. Yeah, no, it's not Cat in Boots. It's Puss in Boots. I'm just a dumbass. I feel like that one's pretty standard. He's tall, he's scary. He does that little whistling, like the I don't know, something like that. But there's something about him, whenever he's standing there, just like his eyes are like there's something about him that just I won't go too much into detail, because I don't know if YouTube will keep this video up. Okay, I had to switch up the lighting. It was getting bad. It's getting darker outside. But my next one is going to be any character in What We Do in the Shadows. I mean, like, absolutely every single one of them. There's something about them, There's something so guttural about them. I don't know how to describe it. I'm taking all of them. Colin Robinson, I'm a little scared of him, but I wouldn't say no to him, in like a weird way. But that's why it's called a hear me out, I feel like everybody in What We Do in the Shadows is like okay, we get it, but like Colin Robinson, I don't know. Maybe it's the glasses. I don't know. Okay, so I have like two more normal-ish ones, and then we're gonna kind of go into the holy shit, you need therapy. So the next one is gonna be Beetlejuice. I feel like, again, that's pretty standard. I feel like everybody understands me on this one. Like, there's something about him. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And I don't feel like I have to because I feel like you're here with me on this. I feel like I can hear you right now. And I can hear you going, yeah, yeah. I, I take a little bit of that juice. I take a little bit of it. So I feel like this one's pretty normal. A lot of people understand it, but every single character in Sonic, absolutely every single one, except for maybe Tails, I don't know, he's just too young. It's too young, it's too weird. But like every single character, and I'm telling you this, every single character in this Sonic universe, even Eggman, even him, there's something. Oh, especially Shadow. If I ever get my hands on him, it's over. It's over. Okay, so we're gonna kind of get into the more unhinged part of it. This is normal for me. It might not be for you, and that's okay. I will never yuck your yum. You don't yuck mine. This one's. I feel like it's normal. I've had people tell me that it's not, but Mike Myers, there's something about that man. I seen him in an an SNL skit, and there was something about him. I don't know how to describe it, but the way he holds him, I don't know. I don't know. But Austin Powers, I was a kid, and my little girl self knew. She knew. She wanted that mojo. She wanted it. Okay, so this part of the list is where we start to kind of stray away a little bit. And I don't feel like I have to explain myself because in all honesty, words words cannot comprehend how I feel about what I'm going to say. Just don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me with these next couple ones. So this one I feel like could be normal, could be normal, but it's going to be the Lich from Adventure Time. I know. There's something about him, the voice, the way he's like fall or like whatever he does, I don't know. But something about that I'm like I don't know. And I don't feel like you should judge me for that because again, I will not yuck your yum. You should never yuck mine. Okay, so this after the Lich, okay, just disregard that. This is where we get to a point to where I almost felt frightened for myself in this. So just to kind of start it off, the Times New Roman font. Okay? If you're with me, you're with me. But there's something about that font that is just like I put a persona to it and I'm like, "Damn. He's fine." Like if that font was a man, and if it was a woman, clutching my pearls and passing out. Okay, so here is another unfortunate one. I wouldn't say unfortunate, but the number 7. Okay, stick with me. There are many numbers in the numeric universe of every number ever, and there's many sexy ones. But the first one that will always come to mind if someone says, if there's a number, which one are you? And I will say 7 every single time. I'm sorry. It's only going to get worse from here. Okay? Just stay with me. Okay? Just hold my hand and stay with me. Okay. Another one that's kind of like, I wouldn't say like mysterious, but it's equivalent to the number 7. That's going to be the color dark gray. Like a very, I wouldn't say a very specific color of dark gray. Probably about like this is like a good thing that comes into my brain whenever I'm like, oh, I have three more, okay? And I need you to stick with me for these three. The first one, don't really feel like it's too abnormal. That one's gonna be a bullet train. Specifically, ones that are shaped like this. Like, I don't know what it is. They're like fast, they're like mysterious. They got it going on. And in all honesty, I'm attracted to them. If I see one in real life, I'd probably blush. I'm not gonna lie. But again, I don't need therapy. Please just stick with me here, okay? Okay, my last two, which again to me they aren't abnormal. They're not weird. They just like they pop into my brain. So instruments, okay? Stick with me. Instruments, okay? You think of, trumpet, clarinet, saxophone, things like that. Guitars. Me personally, instruments are fine as hell. Depends on what instrument it is. Specifically, drum sets. There's something about a good drum set and a good, like, someone playing the drum set. Okay, this video is long enough, so we're gonna do my last and final one. Probably the one that clicks in my brain the most. Might be the scariest one, but you're gonna have to stick with me here. So, this is kind of how this one all started. I seen a TikTok edit, okay? I went on TikTok, I was scrolling, and I seen an edit of a green light turn arrow. Yeah, you heard me. And there was something about that turn signal arrow that brought something out inside of me that I didn't know I had. I didn't know I had. And that is why the last thing on my list is going to be a stoplight green arrow. Specifically, it can't be going straight. It can't be going any other direction. It has to be left. Okay? You hear me? A left turn light. The little green arrow. Not the flashing one. Not just like the regular yield where it's just green. No. And it can't be the straight one. It has to be the left hand green turn signal light that is solid. And I know this list was almost scary, and I flew by it pretty quick. But I feel like a lot of these you might understand me, and you might change the way that you feel. So hold my hand just one more time. Hold my hand. We are in it together. And you know what? This is your hear me out. And you have every right to find praying mantises attractive. Or shit, even a stop sign. Because I'm there with you. I'm here with you. And I understand. I think that's going to be all for this video. I think I've made it long enough, especially for the topic that we're on today. So I'm just going to leave it here. I want you to think about this, and I want you to think about how I put you onto that shit. I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. But I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry that you had to watch this. But definitely just give me a like and hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you get notified absolutely every single time I post. You can also follow me on my social media. I got Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch linked down below. So please go go follow me. Because it's only going to get worse from here. And if you're with me, you're with me. Again, hold my hand. If you're with me, you're with me. Well, thank you again so much for watching, and I'm so sorry. You stay safe out there. Bye.